Alright, I'm out here again at the pond. I wanted to, look for mountain lion tracks again, and I wanted to see how high the pond got with all that rain we got yesterday. And, I mean, compared to the other day whenever you saw the video, it's pretty high now. I would say. I did see, I think these are coyote tracks because you can see the claws on them. See? You can see where the claws are. So those are coyotes. Yeah. But I did see these big old turkeys over here. Big boar tracks. Big JC tracks. And then back here, another coyote. Yeah, look at these. That big turkey right there. See that? I'll wear size 13 for comparison. That's how big it is. Big old turkey. Big old dude. Oh, I really just got out here, but yeah, the creek is nearly flooded. I mean, that's why I came out here on this instead of in the truck. I'm more willing to get this stuck in the truck. But yeah. Alright. I think I want to drive up there and update you some more. Well, it turns out that I'm already recording. I must have pressed it in my pocket. But this is my favorite spot on the whole farm. This is the very top. The fence is literally right back there at the tree line. But not just that. I was mentioning in my other video that I spend a lot of time hunting this farm with my pawpaw, and this is where we would hunt. The deer blind, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of overgrown right over there. And that little brush over there. But I would just sit out here and we would hunt. I shot a doe out here. Yeah. We had that pig pen over there, pig trap. Because, you guys have seen the boar tracks out here. They're so bad. But, yeah, I just wanted to come out here and, kind of talk about what I'm doing again. I started uploading a lot of my videos I'm uploading videos onto YouTube now. I created a YouTube called the Y'Alternative Cowpoke. So if you guys wanted to check that out or subscribe or something, that'd be cool. But again, what I'm doing is, I grew up out here. I spent a lot of time out here, but I was really just like hunting, fishing, riding ATVs and such. And I never really did any of the work that came with having land. I left that all to the men in my family. And but whenever my pawpaw would go out, sometimes I would hop in his truck with him, and we would go out and we would do things. And that's why that truck means so much to me. I work this land to be closer to my pawpaw, and a lot of my memories with him are in that work truck. And it's just another way for me to feel close to him. I wear I wear the same brand of overalls he does whenever I work. I have a pair of his overalls, and I work in those. And but I never really did anything regarding taking care of the land, and I'm learning. A lot of the stuff I'm learning is pretty monotonous. Like you got to start out small. Like I literally just learned how to drive a 0-turn lawnmower, like on, what was it, Monday, I think. not even that, Thursday, I think, actually, Thursday. So, it's slow and slow. I can drive a tractor. I've brush hogged and stuff. I don't know how to hook. I don't know how to hook like the hitch up to a tractor. I don't know what you would call it, like the brush hog or the till or anything like that. I don't know how to hook it up properly. I've seen it once. But yeah, the thing, like what I was doing today, it wasn't that cool. It was, I was just loading up trees. I unhooked that barbed wire. I probably could have videoed me learning how to wrap up that barbed wire, because that was kind of a little bit more than you would think. But I didn't. I was there working with my stepdad, and that's something special too. I didn't want to ruin it by just videoing it. But if I do it again, I'll video it if I do it on my own. Yeah, so, man, 120 acres. It's almost completely untouched. It's virgin. I haven't really seen a lot of evidence of anything farther than that creek over there that I pass, which is on that tree line way down there. I saw like some remnants of an old fence, but I think that's really the only thing that's been built around here. We have some deer stands up. You see that one, that's kind of the biggest deer stand. We have another one back here that I was talking about, but that's on a trailer. So, everything around here is just kind of what we put there. But yeah, it's a very special place. I don't want to touch it too much. I don't want to, I think we're running low on it for sure. We're meant to coexist with it, in my opinion. And I don't really want to overdevelop anything here. I don't want to turn this all into farmland. We mow this all down for hay every year, so that my uncle's cows can feed. We don't mow this field. This was all weed that Papa would use to hunt. It's just like wheat grows back year after year after year, but after like the first year, so it's not really something that people would want to eat. It's more cow feed or deer feed, and for it to be cow feed, you have to harvest it at the exact right time, or they just won't care to eat it, because cows are picky, I guess. But deer, they'll eat it, and you can find them out here. And as the summer goes on, you guys will see how this turns more golden over time. But the view itself is already beautiful, and seeing this field turn golden is something else. So that's really all I'm doing with my channel. That's really all I'm doing on my Facebook. That's all I really ever use it for anymore. I just want to update you guys on how things are going. It'll be long form videos like this, where I just kind of ramble and talk and show what I'm doing. So also, if you ever wonder what that is right there, that's because my phone case has like a flap on it, and I have to hold it just perfectly. I'm going to get a new phone case because that's really annoying. But yeah, so I think I'll get going back to the house. I'll probably video a little bit whenever I see that creek. I'm gonna ride over here, show you guys how overgrown this is. I would go out here with my papa all the time, and do you see that? Do you see it now? How overtaken that is? I spent hours upon hours with my papa in there. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. Now it's just all overgrown. It's on a trailer. Yeah, there we go. A lot of memories in there. And there's the fence. Oh, I gotta zoom out. There's the fence. That's the back. All of this is washed out. This used to be a trail right here. And as you can see, it's just kind of wild now. I wouldn't even used to be able to go all the way to that side, and that's completely washed out now too. I mean, like you can see, there's a little bit of an opening, but I've gone down it, and there's the creek bed down there. I mean, it just drops. It just drops off. I've gone down there, and I was like, man, if I wreck on this thing, they're gonna have to find me with a drone. So I don't go down there anymore. I really have my set 2 entry points to get back here. One's back this way, one's back over that way. Over by that creepy tree that I was talking about in another video. But yeah, this used to all be a trail. You can see my tracks from whenever I got up here earlier. Hopefully whenever I ride it enough, now that I got this thing again, it will start to wear back down. My four-wheeler, the reason why I have this instead of my four-wheeler that I worked so hard on, the frame on my four-wheeler, I went over some, you know, again, all this is washed out, all of this is bad now. I went over a relatively rough spot that had been washed out, and man, it just snapped my frame on my four-wheeler where the A-frame is meant to be. Like where the A-frame connects to the actual frame of the four-wheeler, just snapped it right off. So I would have to weld it back. I don't know how to weld. I tried to talk my uncle into coming down and doing it. He knows how to weld as well as my cousin, and you know, they're just so busy. Both of them are so busy. They got their own jobs and everything, so they don't really have time to do it. Maybe someday they'll get around to it, which would be really cool. But this is a side-by-side that my papa bought years and years ago, and my Meemaw's letting me use it, so we hauled it over here. See how my papa had put all this gravel here, but now it's all just washed out, and I'll tell you, that is what will snap your four-wheeler. You can see some kind of trail over there. That's because I didn't go this way today, which is, I usually go down this trail. I didn't today because I knew that after this storm, I bet this got so much worse, because I know that this has been washing out. And oh man, is that an egg? That's an egg. Y'all see that? Look at that. That's a full-on egg. That looks like it could be from one of our chickens. I think it's too big to be a... Is it a turkey egg? I don't know. The yolk is everywhere. I mean, that's a turkey. Where the turkeys just walked... Oh my gosh. Was the turkey just walking and pop out an egg? Guys, was the turkey just walking and pop out an egg? Well, I'll be. That is something to happen across. I swear, if I didn't have that on video, people wouldn't believe me. I swear, that is crazy. That's crazy work. Wow. Oh goodness. See? Oh, okay. And we're up. There's some leftover junk that the guy left. I mean, that's just the gas tank, ain't it? It's a lifted gas tank. This was here whenever Papa bought it. He even had an old RV like right about here that just had a bunch of junk on it. there's a tree log over that way that grew woodier mushrooms last year. It's all broken down now, so yeah. See, this creek is so high up from the water. I'm gonna switch into four wheel, but yeah, no, this creek is real bad right now. I was worried about getting stuck earlier. I'm really living like Larry by even crossing it, to be honest. You can see how it washed up on the shore last night right there. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend, we were, look, it even washed all this down. Me and my girlfriend, we walked all up and down this last week looking for morels. Yeah, it's something else for sure. Alrighty. And we're off. No, get off me. There's a fly. Milk corral right here and back at the home front. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing today. So, my mom and stepdad are moving a big tractor trailer here that they use for storage, and that's my driveway. A big rig wouldn't be able to turn very well into my driveway, so this all right here was fence that we took down, and we'll put it right back up. You can see the barbed wire still over there all piled up, and just unhooked all of these rebar posts that have been up and down right here and coiled up the rebar. We had to take the bulldozer over there, you can see it, and clear all this brush right here. So I've been loading this brush up in the truck and hauling it down there to the brush pile. This truck is really special to me. You know, I drive a little Civic, and my papa is the one who bought this farm. He bought it back 20 years ago, and he bought it back 20 years ago, and I grew up, you know, out here hunting with him and fishing and all sorts of stuff, and now I'm living out here. Well, he got sick back in 2024. He had pancreatic cancer, and he got real sick and couldn't care for the farm anymore. So I came down in December of 2025 after he had been sick for a bit, and I saw that this farm was kind of falling apart. You know, there were trails that he had taken care of and things like that just had kind of been washed out. He hadn't been able to get out here, and I thought I was very blessed to be having an opportunity to come down here and take care of the farm. I know this was something that Papa and I shared very closely, and I know that this is something he shared closely with all of his grandkids. And working on this farm is how I feel close to him. And he passed away in December 2025, and this was his work truck. And in order to feel closer to him, I used his work truck to do the jobs around the farm. So I've been loading up this brush, and I've been taking it down there, and it's simple. It's not that big of a deal, but to me it's a big deal doing this kind of work and using my papa's truck to do it.